What if I told you that there's one teeny tiny little word that can totally save your sanity, your mental health, and prevent burnout? Huh? Spoiler alert, it's not yes. It's not. Let's face it, we're all drowning in to-do lists. We don't want to let people down. The average person juggles an overwhelming and outstanding number of responsibilities between work, family, social commitments, the kids, the constant digital pull. We built careers, started families, and somehow became responsible for every freaking thing. But when did saying yes become our default setting? When did taking care of ourselves become a luxury and not a necessity? So here's the truth. Constantly saying yes is a recipe for burnout. It leads to resentment, it leads to stress, and ultimately a less fulfilling life for ourselves and everyone around us. Imagine if instead of feeling perpetually drained, we could calm the chaos. Learning to say no can feel kind of selfish, right? We're conditioned to be helpful. We're conditioned to put other people first. But here's the thing, saying no isn't about abandoning responsibility, it's about reclaiming some control. Now, it took me a while to learn this lesson. I would constantly take on more than I can handle. And whenever someone asked me to do something fun or anything at all, my default answer was always, I'm busy. I'm so busy. I'm just busy, busy, busy. Then I ran across an article about 10 years ago that talked about how, as a society, we had become addicted to busyness, that we have a constant need to fill our schedules, even when it's detrimental to our well being. That was the norm. If you weren't busy, there was something wrong with you. There's a societal expectation to do it all. And with this, we couldn't seem to say no for fear of letting people down. We had to do all the things, or else we didn't have a full life. That article opened my eyes and changed everything for me. So, how do we break free from this and become masters of the gentle but firm no? So, here are some tactics I'd like to share with you. First, acknowledge and appreciate the person that you're talking to. Let them know that you hear them. A simple "Hey, thanks for thinking of me" shows that you're not just blowing them off. But be clear and be direct. Don't beat around the bush. Just say you're swamped or this isn't a good time for you. You don't owe a long explanation. And actually, I would encourage you not to give a long explanation because this only gives that person fodder that can be used against you to try to change your mind. No is a complete sentence. And just like everything in life, practice makes perfect. The more you practice saying no, the easier that it gets. Start small and work your way up. There will be bumps along the road. People might be surprised at first, but guess what? The people who truly care about you will understand and respect your boundaries. In fact, you might even inspire them to do the same thing. Saying no isn't just about protecting your time, it truly is self care. By setting boundaries, you prioritize your well being, your energy, your happiness. It's like when you're in a plane and they're giving you the thing in the beginning, here's the exits and go over here and do that thing. And they say, hey, put your own oxygen mask on first before doing anybody else's. It's a great lesson because you can't help others if you're suffocating. Learning to say no is a journey, truly. It's not a destination. You're going to have to work on it, refine it. There's going to be times that you do slip up and you do say yes when you meant no, and that's okay. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. And you know what? Just because you say yes doesn't mean you can't go back and say, you know what? I really can't do this. I've really overextended myself. Just because you say yes, it's not like you put it in stone, and put it in a vault somewhere and it's completely unchangeable. Look out for yourself. The real reward is becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. But what about you? Are you ready to take control of your time and reclaim the power of no? Share some of your biggest struggles with saying no in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you. Remember, a happy you is a healthy you, and that is the best version of you for everyone in your life. So go out there and say no with confidence. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.